Howdy all and welcome back to Lives. I think it's time we play a little 7 Days to Die. Alright, so not necessarily crawling around here in the dark, but I have been putting in quite a bit of work on the base since the last episode. I've been trying to get ready for Horde Night, which is tonight. I was kind of hoping to find myself a niter vein down in here somewhere. I was not successful, but yeah, I have changed a few things up, and I need to go up. Oops, that's not how you get upstairs. I don't know where I'm trying to go here. I've changed a few things up on my base, a little bit here and there, and okay, and I should have some rebar. No? Yes. I was gonna say I should have some rebar. I need a little bit more rebar to finish this tunnel here in the basement. So. I think my plan is to just fill this in right here. Careful. Ooh, if I do that, I can't get through. Let me in first. Oh, you know what? Cement you up first. Then the rebar. There we go. And then we can finish filling this wall in. Alright. Might want a light in there sometime. So we'll go outside here. I do have my time set a little quicker than I normally play, so that we should be able to see the hordes. But yes, I have finished the cement, concrete, whatever it's called, wall all the way around. I did not get all the spikes in. I thought yesterday was zombie day, and oh man, when did that happen? Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good. You think I can get out here and get a little bit of lumber, try to get some spikes down in there? I don't know when that happened. Must have been while I was digging. I'm gonna brave it. I'm gonna brave one more. Try and get one big tree here. Oh. Oh. Hey zombie, you wanna get knocked down or go on here? Yeah, right. If I don't die here. Oh, dang it. That was my fault. Alright, well, I guess there's not going to be any spikes along that one spot. I might try to go down there and loot some stuff, though. I'll have to grab my spare helmet so we have some light. I'll be in trouble if they break through, I guess. Well, I mean, they can't get up to my up top, but... Alright, let's see. I'm gonna grab some fuel, grab this spare helmet. I want to make sure this thing has got enough fuel to make it through the night. Good luck with that, buddy. The back is fully spiked. The sides are pretty close to fully spiked. It's just the front here where I ran out of spikes. And I do have a couple of new auto turrets out here. But they face forward. And I don't have a... Oh, I can't get over there anyways if I wanted to. I guess I should think about leaving the back rows open so that I can skirt around the edges. Ow! Ooh, is this not electrified? Ooh, it is, it is, it is. Ow, ow. I don't have my... Don't shoot me. I don't have my wiring tool on, so I couldn't see. Alright, let's go up top. Oh, and I did, as you saw, put a nice wall there to protect my, my mine, my empty mine that has not yielded anything. I cannot remember where my ladder is today. I thought that smoke was a zombie. Ugh, ugh. Why is there a vulture? Why is there a vulture? Let me in. I bet I don't have any backup wood. Oh, I do. Make me a new club. That way I'm prepared for stupid vultures. Did you get him, or is he still flying around out here? I hear... Yeah, there's a ton of zombies just throwing themselves into these spikes on this side. This would be 5th Horde night, so... I do have, not out front, but I didn't really pull down much in the way of the spikes up top, except where I needed to skirt through between my electric fence. Because while I was digging, I knocked down a pole or two, so I had to rewire stuff today. But I was kind of excited to see how well this manages, and I didn't realize that they... Ooh, I didn't realize that they were gonna tear out a whole section on me. Oh man. I've been working on here so much that all my mushrooms grew. Guess I need to go get some more shroomers. Yeah, look at that back there too. Yeah, the only problem with this is I can't get down in there to loot. I guess I need to, like I said, leave a back row. What I should do is I should put... There we go. I should put electric fence down in there and add that as well. Okay, I need dirt. I don't know if that's enough dirt. I think you get like 2 of these, or is it 3? It's 2. How many did I just make? 8. So that'll give me 16. Ah, yes, and the fun of trying to put mushrooms down that for some unknown reason want to go sideways. Oop. Woo! No! Ah, scary. Thought that was going to be a bad one. I also thought about, now that I kind of have this all blocked off, I think I'm going to fix up that place across the road to store my bike in. And keep it across the road there. Yeah, I had to take out the whole row of spikes down through here because I accidentally dug out the corner electric pool, and man, the only way to get to those is from the outside. What is that? Are those dead zombies from being shot? Oh, it's a dead vulture. Good job, machine gun. I can't reach that from out here either. Well, that's a conundrum. Don't touch it. How did that zombie get way over here? Weird. Why didn't he hit those spikes earlier? He was all the way at the back with no damage to the spikes before that. That's bizarre. It's bizarre. That was a lot of work to dig all that out. I know I talked about it last time, but I worked, I dug for like 2 straight game days, getting the concrete and the dirt out. It was 2 straight days to get the concrete out. It was probably another half a day to get all the dirt out. I heard things dying, but I don't see them. Oh, I thought my lights were turning off. I could get down in there and get these. Well, not there. Can I duck under this? Oh, I can. Ooh, that sounds terrible. Ah, I electrocuted myself again. Always electrocuting myself. It's not good. It's not good. Let's see where they put me. Oh no! Oh no. You know what that means? I have no idea where all my stuff is at. Dang it. I should have marked it on the map. Oh man. Yeah, there's no... I know it's over that way somewhere. I'll just mark that so I can remember that somewhere over there is my stuff. Okay. feathers. Ooh, I'll take that. Ooh, I'll take that. Yeah, I definitely need to leave this back row open so I can loot. So we did play our D&D last night. Well, you know, now that I know I can crouch under this, I wonder if I can sneak out here and get a little... I don't use iron. It went pretty good. We didn't do anything too crazy. We didn't get forced into anything really, which is super rare. And every time, I think twice we've had a night where I didn't feel like. All right, there is one thing that happened, I guess, but this is like the second night where it was mostly okay. Ooh. Aw, man. The night's over. I thought it was going to last 25 minutes. I apparently did not calculate that right. I set my time for don't fall in. 50. Expecting the half a day to last 25 minutes. I suppose it kind of did because, you know, there's only really 6 hours of night, so. Yeah, we did get into our D&D last night, and so we had this quest. Okay, now my bag should be actually, I think it's across this road, right? I didn't quite make it to the tree, so it would have been in here somewhere. Oh, there's a dead zombie that I would have killed. So it should be, provided it doesn't vanish when you die. Is that what happens? It just vanishes now? Because that sucks. Why is that a thing? Oh, here's some more dead zombies. There's my bag. Whew, I found it. All my things. All my things, and none of them that I can pick up because of how I just picked up stuff. I don't need zombie flesh. I don't need this. I don't need this. And so we'd been in this city once before, and in that city we were supposed to, when we entered the city, and talk to a certain person. I don't need this now. We were supposed to be offered to purchase this sphere of devastation, and so we go in and oh well, I guess I gotta back it up a smidge. So we, dang it, I want all my stuff. Just, what have I got? I don't need this dirt. I'll probably just make a new hammer. That's kind of a crappy hammer. And I got all my armor on. Yep. So, he blew up a town last week, and we had to sit there and listen to the people talk about it. And that's all we did last week, was listen to the NPCs talk, which means the DM's talking and not us. We're not involved. He's just blathering away about stuff that doesn't really matter. And so this week we received a note that someone had stolen a devastation orb that had been captured, and that they thought it was going to be in this other city. So we went back to the city we'd already been in, talked to the people we'd already talked to, and that gave us the quest to finally purchase this devastation orb. And so you know, I'm going to take half of these and turn them into crushed sand. And so you know, it was a little annoying because we'd already been there and we'd already talked to these people, and he just didn't read that we were supposed to access the next part of that quest until later. It's not a this comes later kind of thing. It's if the players enter this place, you know. And so alright, and then you can have that. Try to make sure. Yep, okay. Corn goes back in here. Gas can goes back in here. Alright. So, what I need is niter. That's my big thing at the moment. I don't know. I don't know what biome niter is found in, I guess. I got a desert over there. I don't know if it's desert. I need like maybe it's in the frozen biome. Where's my bike? And so anyways, we went in and we purchased the orb, and then we killed the people who sold us the orb because they stole the orb in the first place and they were evil, I guess. And then we turned around and were evil to them because that's what we do. And it was bizarre because the head of the group that stole the orb followed us with one bodyguard, and then we ran into another member of her group who attacked us for being there because they had also sold the orb to someone else, which is bizarre. But so we wound up killing all of them in the process, and then when we got back to town, we went to the town nearest the next dungeon we're going into. So coal is here. Coal is not what I'm after. I'm gonna head past here then to this next biome and check. There used to be niter just on the surface. I don't know if that's still a thing, so I want to try and see if I can find it, since I need to make bullets. Because obviously my auto turrets chug through the bullets, and finding them is too slow of a process. Yeah, so we get back to the town closest to the dungeons and we camp for the night. See, I would think it would be in the forest biome here. That's where it used to be. But the last few piles I have checked have been like lead. And while lead is useful, lead is not as useful to me as niter would be. Heck, I don't even see any piles. Yeah, so before we could nap, another group came into the town we were in and tried to use a devastation orb. And so we killed those pretty quickly. We're getting fairly powerful now, and but during the not that fight, but the fight before that, our DM let slip that he doesn't calculate doesn't calculate hit points. He just decides when they've taken enough damage and then they die, which explains why his character is always the one to get the last blow. Always. Oh, good. That's just what I need. Some fog while I'm trying to look for stuff. I see no piles of stuff in this forest. I see rocks. There's some rocks right through here, but that's it. So I guess it's off to the next biome. Or we'll across the road here. That's what we'll do. Check over here. And that's kind of irritating. Also, during combat, he rolled a 22, which is one higher than my armor, to hit me, and then he rolled a 19, which is lower than my armor, but it's still a 19, which he thought hit me. But my armor is now 21, and so he's like, 19, that'll hit you, right? No, my armor's higher than that. Oh. And so then the next one was a 22, which is one higher than my armor, so it hits me. And then he rolls a 17 to hit the wizard, while our sorcerer. The sorcerer can throw up a shield to protect him, and so he throws up his shield, which raises his armor to 20, I think. And so then the next blow is a 22 again. And really? Apparently that is part of this guy's place. Do you sell niter? I bet he sells bullets. Hey Bob.
What do you seek, friend?
Niter or bullets. He does sell bullets for 38 apiece. That seems expensive. Do you just sell niter? He does not just sell niter. What about in your secret stash? No. He does sell a shotgun turret. Yeah, and so we had this huge discussion with him one night about what order we should be doing stuff in. And we found a list of what order to do things in. And he's aware of this list. And so he asked what dungeon we'd planned to go to next. And I'm like, well, I don't know, I haven't looked at the list yet. And he's like, what list? I'm like, well, we got that list, remember, of what order all the dungeons go in. And he throws a fit about how we've read through the campaign and just goes on this tirade. I'm like, dude, we downloaded that list. The list, remember the list. You looked at the list. We looked at the list. I still have a copy of it on my computer. I use it to gauge which order we're supposed to do this stuff in. Technically the DM should be hinting what order we do stuff in, but he doesn't. Mostly because he's broken it up in a weird way, and so now he can't, like, lead us. Although he could just easily throw out some hints or something, but no. He does not do that. Nope, that's just a rock. Yeah, I'm starting to believe niter doesn't exist on the surface anymore. I have seen lead, I have seen coal, I've seen iron, but I have not seen niter. Coal and lead are the two most common. I can't believe I don't see any piles in this forest. And then I don't know, the other game that I had set up to play with a different guy, I don't think he's gonna do it at this point. He started to, and he keeps saying he's going to, but it's been 2 months, and he still hasn't finished creating his character. I don't ask him, really. So, I mean, it's in his ballpark, I guess, at this point. But I've set up another one now. My, oh no. Please stop bouncing. My nephew really wanted to play, and this is one of those things that's mildly irritating. And so Thanksgiving Day, right, last year, we spent 6 hours after Thanksgiving dinner with my nephew, my 2 nieces, and my brother creating characters so they could play. And then they never came over to play. And I had this whole thing set up to do with them when they came over, because I figured they wouldn't play more than once. And so I basically had one thing set up for him to do, and then I would tie it into my other game that I used to play that we haven't played since about the same time, and then they could be part of that big story, but they wouldn't actually ever play beyond one time, because that's all I figured that my brother would schedule for, because, you know, he's one of those people that you get him to agree to do something. He's one of those people that tells you he's going to do something with you, and then never follows through. And so he doesn't do that so much to other people, but as I've mentioned time and time again, my family thinks it's okay to blow off whatever they've agreed to do with me at the last moment so they can do something with somebody else. And then when you confront them about it, they're like, oh, well, we can do stuff all the time. So, yeah, but we don't. That's the trick. We don't. Every time, man. Or like this weekend, I wanted to go see Han Solo. And my sister was like, ooh, how about we go see the book club? And I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to see the book club. I want to see Han Solo. I asked first. And she's like, well, I want to go see Han Solo, or I want to go see the book club, and nobody will go with me. I'm like, that's because that doesn't sound like a good movie. I don't want to watch it. She's like, but I hear it's really funny. It's about old ladies reading 50 Shades of Grey. And I'm like, that doesn't sound great to me. So how about we go see Han Solo, where the entire group of us can go? Because you can't take your kids to a movie where they talk about 50 Shades of Grey. I mean, you could, I guess, but we don't usually take your kids to stuff like that. So, yeah, so instead we watched nothing. We didn't go to the movies at all. And, yeah. But anyway, so I've set up a Discord to run a play-by-post. Whoops, don't hit your bike, man. You need that. And so we're going to try maybe a play-by-post if the family can get together. My nephew has already started creating his character, since he's the one that... Or actually, he might be done creating his character, since he's the one who really wants to do it. And apparently my niece said she was going to play. I was kind of surprised, because she didn't want to play when we got started and all that, but they forced her to create a character, so now I guess she does want to play. Which is cool. And he didn't mention the other one at all, the other niece, so I don't know if she probably won't. It doesn't seem like her kind of thing. I gather she's difficult to do things with, so I wouldn't know, because that entire family is difficult to do things with. And Yeah, I see no niter on the surface. I guess I'm going to go back to digging underground then. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to go ahead and call it here. So, click like if you like, subscribe, share, and catch the next one. And I will talk to you later.